News.
Thanks for joining us for the news at 11. I'm Shelby Coates, and we are following several developing stories tonight. But first, we start with breaking news in Savannah, where a small civilian aircraft made an emergency crash landing at a golf course tonight. That's all according to Chatham County Emergency Services and Savannah Police. In fact, these are photos from the scene right now. They're taken by Savannah Police, and the situation all happening around 8 this evening at the Bacon Park Golf Course off of Eisenhower Drive. Our WTOC's Lindsay Stanger is there right now with the latest information. Lindsay, what do we know so far about what happened here?
Shelby, yes, this being the initial investigation, details still pretty limited, but we have been able to piece a few things together. Like you mentioned earlier, this call came in around 8 p.m., and that's according to the Chatham County Emergency Services Director, Chuck Kearns. He said that a small aircraft had been called in that crashed here at Bacon Park Golf Course, which is right off of Eisenhower Road. And in those photos, you can see that that small plane, that small aircraft was in fact a plane. And you can also see in those photos that a parachute was deployed, which you can again see in those photos. We were able to speak with the owner of the golf course, who was able to confirm to us that the crash happened around the first hole. And we're also told by emergency services as well as Savannah Police, who have been investigating for the last 2 hours here, that there were 2 people in that aircraft. We were told that of those 2 people, neither of them requested any medical treatment. In fact, they refused medical treatment, saying that they were not injured, and no injuries have been reported as a result of this situation. Again, when we got on scene, an incredibly different scene now. It's a much smaller. When we first got here, we saw fire trucks, emergency personnel, ambulances, and responding officers from multiple different agencies. Again, we are still developing with this story, and as we know more information, of course, we'll keep you updated both on air and online. But for now, reporting in Savannah, Lindsay Stanger, WTOC News.
Alrighty, thank you, Lindsay. And we were able to get that aircraft number from the side of the small plane from photos from Savannah Police. And we were able to track that number using the FlightAware website. You're looking at that right now. And according to the site, it shows that this plane took off around 6:45 p.m. this evening from Wallace, North Carolina. The tracker stops at 7:49 p.m. in Savannah, just over the Bacon Park Golf Course. Now, this plane is registered to a Raja Realty Holdings Inc. So we do know that as well. Now, again, as Lindsay mentioned, this is a developing story, and we continue to gather more information for you to keep you up to date, both on air and online at WTOC.com. And right now, Savannah